Good morning and welcome aboard. We're getting all set up for today's group coaching session. Join us live at DayTradingMarkets.org. We have trading platforms, trader education and coaching. Trader capital is available, so inquire and ask. Pop into DayTradingMarkets.org with your free guest pass into our service. Our group coaching sessions are going to get underway shortly. We do it every trading day. We're looking to help traders get better at their trading. We're starting new traders off so that they can look to trade and pick up $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 per session. We teach a trading fundamental, price action trading. We start traders out in simulation mode and then call it game mode. And then we move on to trading real capital, whether it's your capital in your own trading account or you are interested in trading somebody else's capital. We have that opportunity for you. So pop in. If you like what we're doing here, tell your friends. Take a moment to like us, share us, repost us, heart us, friend us based on the social that you are connecting to us through. Again, watch, listen, learn. The trade better via Zoom daily at DayTradingMarkets.org. When you put the URL into your browser, it'll pop up to a Zoom registration page. You can register for free. It'll drop you right in. You get an email to come in on a daily basis to join us as our guest. Nominal to be with us on a monthly basis. We can help you get set up with a trading platform, help you get set up with your charts and order entry. We're focused again on the S&P 500 E-mini here. It is a derivative instrument. You can see by the charts that you're looking at. When that price goes up or down, you can put trades on and take them off to look to pull money out of the market right into your own account. When you start out in simulation mode, you're playing a game. When you switch from simulation mode into real-time money up, you're still playing that game. So let us help you, teach you, mentor you, work with you, school you to be able to pull down $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 per session based on your own efforts, your ability to trade, and we're in the business of teaching individuals to trade. Saul is your host and mentor. Saul's a 25-year veteran trader of the trading pits in Chicago. He's actively scalping for his own trading account. When he pops in, he's going to take over the session. He's going to give out this morning's coaching levels. We're going to work the market. So ask questions, interact, be part of what we do. And again, DayTradingMarkets.org, not .com, .org is our home base. So join us live. Come in with our free guest pass. In other words, you can drop right in and be a guest. And then when you pop in, let us know if you're new or experienced, and we'll take it from there. I'll be in the background during the session if you need anything. Don is with us today. Saul will be joining us shortly. When Saul pops in, he's going to give out key coaching levels for the session as an advantage to you when it comes to your coaching lesson this morning. We work the coaching lesson from 9 a.m. to 11 daily. The afternoon session or after 11 is reserved for one-on-one coaching lessons. You can be part of it if you wish. Just inquire. Hey, Anupam, good morning. Craig, good morning. Everybody else, good morning. We're getting it all set up here in the background. There's a lot that goes on here, both publicly and privately. Yeah, that's right. Saul is a 25-year plus veteran of the trading pits in Chicago. He is your coach and mentor. He is scalping the market intraday. He's available for one-on-one private coaching. Hey, Maureen, good morning. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like us and share us through our socials. Hey, Philip, good morning. For those that are joining us through our socials, welcome aboard. We are scalping the S&P 500 E-mini to make money today. We're about to get underway with our group coaching session, which is part of our service. You can join us as a guest in our group coaching session by coming into DayTradingMarkets.org. If you need charts, let us know when you pop in. If you have charts, great. Put up an S&P 500 E-mini chart. Set your order entry to simulation only to get yourself started. Be prepared to write the levels down when they're given out. Saul gives out his trading levels for his own trading as coaching levels for this morning session. Hey, Jacqueline, how are you today? Welcome aboard. Let us know if you're new or experienced to trading. Gerard, I'm posting the opportunity to sign up for you today. I appreciate those that are liking and sharing us as we do our social outreach. Hey, DL, good morning. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that'd be great. You find our home base within the social, and you can, like on X, it's Day Trading Markets, but it's Day Trading MKTS. So it's at Day Trading MKTS, like for markets. Here comes Saul. Give him a big shout out. Philip, yes, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Good morning. Let's give you our levels for this morning. Our pivot this morning is 54.80, 54.80. Downside support at 72, 62, 51, 40, and 32. Upside resistance at 89, 54.99, 11, 23, and 32. Pivot 80, resistance at 89, 54.99, 55, 11, 23, and 32. Downside support at 72, 62, 51, 40, and 32. Very rare move in the markets yesterday as the markets basically rallied 100 points and broke 100 points. It's been a while since, well, probably since COVID days that we've seen that kind of volatility where you get a 100-point rally off the low and then a 100-point break off the high and basically retrace the whole day all in the afternoon and had a nice rally going forward. So market opening up here, got a little support down here at 72, so obviously there's a lot of volatility here, so be mindful of that. Quickly coming down to our 32 area if you're a little bit nervous about trading right off the morning. I totally understand, so just be a little bit patient. Always a little bit more volatility here in the first couple bars. So keep that in mind. With the volatility the way it's at, I definitely looking at 3 to 4 points on your rotations here. And we'll see if what the market brings today. But be careful, trade a little bit smaller. You don't have to trade as much when the markets are moving around. If you're trading one lot, that's fine. Just pick your spots, be patient. And if you're trading multiple contracts, just cut the sizes down to small amounts so that the volatility doesn't catch you. When you get caught up with you're saying you don't have to trade as much because you're going to get a lot more bang for your money. All right, coming down here, working this 72 area, as you can see. got down to 70 and change there and popped it back up. Again, giving choices. You don't have to, don't like the volatility, especially early on. You can obviously get out a little bit of a profit, not, not your 3 points, but smaller profit, and then see what happens next. Or you can, hold on to them and see what happens. Whatever it is, whatever decision you make, you have to be pretty much consistent with it. That way, take advantage of those big moves when you do get in and have the nice rotation against it. All right, so working the 72 here, quickly came down. Again, volatility is there, definitely there. You see did go down to our blue band and our hourly there at 70. So if you backed it up there with the 70, you're doing okay here. All right, getting a nice little pop up here, giving us at least 3 points here. Now we're moving back up here. So again, you're getting your rotations. It's a matter of having, keeping your stops in place and letting the market kind of do its thing for a couple seconds that it had to do its thing, and then giving us our rotation that we're looking for. So welcome some of the new folks that are here. We're trading mini S&Ps. We're looking for areas of inflection that create opportunity to scalp the market. We're looking for we're at this point 3 to 4 points on our rotations minimally. And if you can manage to trade multiple contracts and get out of some and maybe keep some, you can maybe take a little bit more than 3 or 4 points, as we're kind of watching here against our 72. We have, if you bought a couple contracts and you're working it here, you're getting a nice rotation here. Going right back up here to the 80 area. I would obviously, take your profits or have a trailing stop either way. So you lock in some profits here against our 72. And now we're see what we want to do. So, all right, so that's what we're looking for here. We're looking for areas of inflection, create scalping opportunities. And obviously, you have to be patient, wait for the market to give us those opportunities. And then we also have price action trades that could occur, and a combination of both of those gives us our setups for this morning. Obviously, we average about, I always keep saying this, we average about 4 to 5 trades a day. And obviously, if you were trading yesterday, we were well above that. We try to focus more on the morning hours because, as you can see, the volatility is really great in the afternoon. Things can move a lot. They moved very fast when we were on as well. But I also told you yesterday that if you're going to trade defensively, things are not. You can't trade defensively this market. You have to be as aggressive as you are, and sometimes you're going to get caught. And that's why if you've made your money and you're good to go, then that's perfect. You don't have to sit there and kind of stay, with markets because they're moving around. If you made some money in the morning, because these things can jump up and bite you at any time. All right. So we're kind of drifting here on these lows. Let's see if we have any numbers coming out this morning. We do have consumer sentiment coming out this morning at 9 o'clock. We'll see what that brings to the table. All right. Let's see here. The Olympics start today. Paris Olympics are set to be kicked off today, with the opening ceremonies taking place under a backdrop of heavy security. Tens of thousands of officials and soldiers have been deployed for the waterborne opening along the Seine, with flotillas of boats scheduled to carry athletes representing 206 countries and territories. There have been some security incidents ahead of the big show, with arson attacks disrupting France's high-speed rail system, and many trains routes have been canceled along the network. This world is messed up, seriously. It's just totally messed up. Just totally messed up. That's all I can say. All right, we did pop right up to the pivot there. First rotation back to our pivot. If some of you are interested in that trade after a level, quick little scalp there. If you're so inclined, otherwise upside resistance is up at the 89 area. So, anybody has any questions? Feel free to ask, please. Snoop Dogg will be carrying the torch in an all gold suit, as well as giving commentary during the games. Okay. Really? Snoop Dogg. Like well, how did he get involved in this? All right, we're coming up here. 89s are upside resistance. Again, if anybody has any questions. Oh, I believe you. I'm just trying to figure out how messed up this whole thing is. Who is he? Only Don would ask, who is he? Snoop Dogg. Can somebody explain who Snoop Dogg is to Don, please? He's in Texas. I don't even know if Don has a TV. So somebody can explain Snoop Dogg. I have no idea how it can. That's a good question. I guess the easiest way to explain who Snoop Dogg is Martha Stewart's best friend. um, I think you know what they do these days, Don. I know, and I Google it. That's what people do these days. Snoop Dogg, SNOOP. I know Don will be watching the Olympics tonight just to see who Snoop Dogg. All right, we're just bouncing around here. We have upside resistance at 89. We do have consumer sentiment coming out here at 9 o'clock. All right, continuing to uptick here a little bit, looking at the 89 area. Yeah, you would have to get a TV. Oh, there we go. Maureen just picked it up for you. All right, coming up here, we're pushing the 89 area here a little bit. Maybe not. On market has not reacted to any of this stuff yesterday. Just kind of pretty much dead in the water. All right, well, we'll come back down here to our pivot again. Just it's choppy little trade right now after bouncing against our first support area there. All right. Coming back down here to the middle of the range. All right. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens with the Olympics. If somebody is interested in that, should be fun. Yeah. I think Chicago tried to get the Olympics. 20 Los Angeles. Los Angeles is going to have it in 2028. Nobody else wants it actually. Chicago put a bid for it at one point. I think it was this one, and I think Paris got it instead. I'm not sure if it was this one or not, but it was a while ago. They made a big hoopla about wanting it. I don't think they wanted it really. It would have been a disaster. Who wants all these people in here? Well, we're back here at our pivot, so kind of going nowhere fast here. They did have the PC. Did the PCE come out this morning? Which is the PCE number came out. Let's see if I can find out what the inflation thing. Obviously, it wasn't too bad because all right, no, bonds rallied. So assuming that it was within reason. All right, coming back up here to these interim highs, very choppy. Got down to 75. Popped it back up here. So very, very choppy. All right, we got 89 up here. A little resistance. See what it wants to do if it gets up here or not. Got up there to 87. Again, so now we're in a new bar here. So, again, 87, 88. Yeah, a little tentative, depending on your risk tolerance. Maybe you trade a little bit smaller if you want to get in, or maybe adjust a little bit. Again, everybody here trades a little bit differently. So yesterday's action was crazy. I'll just admit I haven't seen a 100-point rally, 100-point break in a long time. And well, it is what it is. All right, coming back up here. Have a little resistance up here at 89. And got up to 87 again, so careful. against 88 at least. That it's a lot weaker than it was if we didn't get that double top, correct? Well, the first entry point at 88 anyway. Still, the level's still 89, so yes. And look at that, Philip. And $9 billion, $20 billion in investments and 175,000 jobs. So a computer can take over your life, right? They're expecting all these jobs, but then the computers are taking over the jobs. So yeah, 175,000 jobs. That's a good one. I guess you have to build it. Well, I don't know. But these computers are taking over everybody's jobs. So why? I mean, what are we doing here? This AI stuff is great and not at the same time. All right, back here at a very choppy. Got up to 87 double top, so be careful there at 88. And especially if we go back up there. Very, very choppy little trade here. And I wish we would have at least gotten filled out there, but we can't complain. We got filled down at 72 and had a nice rotation. And now we're just middle of just ranging it. You got a number coming out here at 9 o'clock. We'll see if that does anything for us. Obviously, you got to be a little bit careful around the 88 just because of the price action with the double top there at 87. Our level there is 89, I should say, sorry. Okay, just back around their pivot here, just kind of going back and forth there. So let's be patient. Really nothing much to get too excited about. Yeah, I love that. All right, just chop chop here. Kind of going in a little range game here. Big range, nonetheless, little range game. 70, um, was it 77, 78 up to 86, 85. So very, very big range, but range game nonetheless. So let's be just patient here. Do have a number coming out here at top of the hour. Payphone. Only in Texas will you find a payphone. Payphone. That's pretty amazing, actually. Did they have a? Was it a booth also? I mean, at this point, no booth. I mean, why not, right? All right, choppy, choppy, choppy continues. Basically, just trading both sides of our pivot here. So excited about. You are very good at knowing where it's stopping every time. All right, back at our pivot. Age is a, you know, there's no age thing here. It's just a number, as they say. That's right. Exactly, Phil. Everybody agrees on that one. All right, back here at our, I just bouncing around both sides of our pivot. Like I said, if you know where it's going to stop, let me know. And then reverses. I can't tell you. See what this number brings out here in about a couple minutes. See if that jolts us a little bit. Upside at 89. Definitely, I would not do 80. It's close call whether you'd even do 89, depending on your risk tolerance here. Only because, but maybe you do top end, maybe you do 90, 91, maybe if you're a little frisky or bored and want to take the trade. There's a little resistance up there. All right, you can see here the ladder ticket a little thinned out, right? No 100 lots anywhere, so you know something's up. So be careful there at 89 if you're going to do it at all. Numbers out and chopping around, as you can see, back down here to our pivot. Very, very choppy. Very, very thin. All right. Well, basically in the range. Let's see if we'll push up here too. We got 89 again, depending on your graph. Be careful there at 88 is definitely not. Only if you're very aggressive and you're bored, you're taking this, but definitely look maybe 89 or 90 here and see what it wants to do. If you're a little aggressive, and if not, because it's a number, you don't have to trade. Right? People don't like to trade the number for a reason. And this being the reason. All right. Could say 90.91 there if you were a little aggressive there, if you wanted to. It's coming back here, not giving us anything. They have a stop above 93.5, somewhere in that 94 area if you're taking this 91, 90, 91 area. Just, again, if you're not trading it because of the number, got it, no problem. Trade it small or not trade it at all. Those are all choices you have. Upside, next upside is up at 90, 99. Okay. Number giving us a little push to the upside here. We talked about how the 89 is a little bit tenuous, and even if you took the upper end there, kind of ran us through, the number kind of overtook, and that's why we don't trade numbers. And if you did do it, trade it small. That's all you could do. There's no reason to get too, caught up in trading it big or anything like that. And see if it'll work. It didn't. Now we just look at 99 above. I wish I could tell you there's some good support, but that range game kind of ruined that area there. That's a big range from top of 85 area down to 74, 76 area. So 76, 77 area, I should say. All right, market continues to uptick here. Touch. Looking at we're looking at 99. Oh, we're chopping around here. Touch. Okay, and I will say a little support at 80, which is our pivot if you are so inclined. Otherwise, really don't have much on the downside there, because especially since it gets back into the range there. So a little support at 80, but otherwise I got nothing, and then up at 99. We'll see what happens there.
There's not any big numbers coming out next week that you know of, is there?
What was that, Don? I didn't hear you.
I said there's not any big numbers coming out next week that you know of,
No,
is there?
no,
Okay.
not that I know of. We're coming quickly back down here to the 80 area again. There's a little support here if you were so inclined. All right, now giving us a quick 2-point scalp there. All right, there, Philip. You have a great week. I won't see you next week because Don's going to be here. Going to be taking care of the ship for me. So you have a good week. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you obviously next not next week, week after. All right, if you did jump in there at the 80 area there, you got filled because it got down to 79 and change. And again, it's one of those trades that you got to believe and take it. Bounced off of the resistance area there and then came down. First time rotation to it. If you jumped in, got paid off here. There are the levels for you in the chat. I hope you do. How's that? I hope you guys knock it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, next week's the week before rollover.
Oh, perfect. Well, it's also a lot of you're still on earnings reports, earnings as well. So that's also another aspect that you have to consider.
I like this 1819 VIX. it's
Yeah, is that where we're at? Yeah, that's also pretty impressive, actually.
1738.
Yeah. All right, so I had a nice little quick scalp there against the 80 if you jumped in. Now we continue to downtick here. We already tested the 72, so I'm not touching that. I'm probably looking at 62 on the downside as the next support. Really got nothing else unless you're going to retest the spike there. You were very aggressive. Wanted to take that little trade. Okay, let's see how choppy we're getting. Very, very choppy right now. So pick your spots, be patient, keep your stops in place if you're going to do anything. All right, choppy, choppy, choppy. Not too surprising. Basically, I mean, got us right back into this little range. And basically range bound again, same range we were before the number. That's exciting.
Well, I'm fixing to get out of here. I'll be back in Monday. If you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me.
Thank you. Thank you. And
I
appreciate you helping me out next week, obviously. I always do.
no problem. Good luck on the tournament. You'll have
Thank
to call in or log in and give us a
I'll give you
update.
an update. Yeah. I'll let you know how we're doing. That we have potential. It's like I've been saying, you know, my boys last year, I knew that if they played at their best, we could win the whole thing, and they did. You know, these guys, I can tell you that if they play at their best, they might not win, but they're still going to play at their, you know, because they're not as physically as, you know, as last year's team. They were last year's team was much more physical, and if we go play against a team that's physical, you know, we could be at our best, but you know, we might not win, but still, they are a good bunch of boys and very nice. They like basketball, so it's a good thing. It helps me out a little. I don't have to fight that aspect of it, and we'll see what happens.
Are they going to record it like they did last year?
No, they got security issues this year. Uh, everything's like being so. No, they're not allowing anybody to video or send a live feed out of anywhere. They already sent an email about that because I guess
That's sad.
yeah, this world is messed up, man. It's just messed up. No, you can't. you know, it's just messed up. You can't go anywhere without somebody screaming in your face for whatever reason they believe is right, and everybody else is wrong. I mean, it really is sad. It's just no other way to explain it. Yeah, because we usually had, a couple of parents. Sometimes not all the parents go. We have a lot of parents that go. I mean, the fact that we're going to Detroit makes it a little bit easier for us because it's only a 4 or 5 hour ride by car. As a matter of fact, we're taking a bus. We're not even flying. And so, I mean, I think a lot of parents could be there. But in the past, if we went to California or someplace like that, parents would go live stream it, and for other parents who couldn't be there, and I mean that was nice, but not this year. They're telling people not to do that. So it's
I just wonder what's making everybody so mad.
I have no idea. I mean, seriously. Obviously, there's a lot of strife in the world, and it's just the temperature is just it's just high, and everybody just wants to do what they want to do. I mean, everybody's got to calm down a little bit. If everybody calms down, I think this world would be a lot happier, but not happening.
It just blows my mind.
It does. It's sad. It's just sad. It can't. Kids are, we have so much security for these games for us, let alone what's going on everywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, we get this information. We get a whole bunch of stuff just on security and what we have to do and how we have to manage it. Because it's a Jewish event. It's pretty sad that we have to worry about it because the kids are there.
Yeah.
And the parents are worried about it. I don't blame the parents being worried about it. It's just mind blowing, just annoying.
I turn the news on and there's somebody protesting, what the Israel's doing over in Gaza, and I'm going, well, you stop it now. It's kind of like, I don't think they think this thing through.
No,
If we could, how would we stop it?
right. I mean, it just doesn't. I mean, I don't understand. It's like, what are you screaming? I mean, it's another country. It's not, and they got to do what they